Good morning, how are you doing? My name is Donald. Before we start, we need to do something that we don't really do. We're going to applause for all those people who have tried and unfortunately have faced failure, but at least they have tried. So we need to applause for them. So before I start, you need to know that I'm from Congo. And just after my high school, I went to France to study there. And after my studies, it was in 2022, and I started to invest in several businesses. This is the first one because I've been investing in several businesses, but they all failed. I'm broke. I'm completely broke. It's been 2 years now. I started investing in September 2022 and I've been failing the whole 2 years. I've been investing in 5 businesses, but today I'm going to talk about the first one I've been investing to. I've been putting too much money in it. So one day, one of my cousins called me. He told me, we need to talk. I just said, okay, tell me, what do you want me to know? He told me, my friend and I want to work, but we need an investment. So the business was about looking for gold, so mining. So I was like, dear cousin, if you know what you're doing, I'm gonna be with you. I just did some mathematics. I was like, if I only have for example, 3 or 4 kilograms of gold, I have enough money to be so this is my money I'm going to invest for the 4 or 3 years, For those who don't know, 1 kilogram of gold is about $70,000. And the idea was that I give them money and they buy, those machine people use to detect gold in the ground. So I just needed to give them money to buy a metal detector, and they would use it, take the gold on the ground and sell it. So it was about me putting money in the business and don't doing anything, and they just give me the money. From what they told me, they're going to have 70 grams or 100 grams per day from what they have seen to other people who were doing that. So I was like, man, 100 grams a day on gold, it's really, really huge, So that was the blueprint for me. So how much did I send them? $10,000. I know it's not that huge, but remember, I just told you that I came from Congo. I just finished my studies, and I just started working. I had my salary. My salary was about 2K or something, And because they told me that I'm going to gain a lot of money, I was like, I need to invest in that business, But what really happened? Let me tell you. So you remember I told you that I get that money in September 2022. It's the first month, so they need to understand where the land is most profitable. So that's the reason why I left the first and the second and the third month. And the fourth month, I was like, man, it's been 3 days you started, so I need, some grams, Why don't you give me something? And he told me that, no man, it's not that simple because it's raining every day. And he was right because, it was the rain season in Congo. So that's normal, And it's my cousin. He didn't want, I don't know, but he didn't want to steal me money, I was like, that's my cousin, he's not trying to steal me money. The rain season in Congo starts on October and ends around May. So I was like, man, it's time to go take that money. I invested 10K, and 10K is a lot, I'm not rich, I invested 10K, so you need to get that gold in the ground. So they told me they start, right? They start on May, and there was something that I forgot. My cousin limps. He has a disability. So I invested my money for a business that my cousin is not going to run, but his friends were going to run. So those people, I don't even know them. I invested 10K. But it was too late because I already invested my money. So I just had to wait. At that time, a year had already passed, but I already invested my money, so I just needed to wait. And one day I called my cousin. I said, "What's happening? It's been a year. I invested my money. I invested 10K, and you didn't get me. You didn't give me any money. So what is happening?" And he told me, "No, man, because I limp." So that's the reason why I sent my son there to check the gold mine. And I was like, "Man, why?" I was like, he's my cousin, so he limps, so he has a disability. I was like, why did I do that? Why did I invest my money? He's not even the one who's going to run that business. So I invested 10K. At that time, I was like, I lost all my money. I just lost my money. I lost my money. I invested on my family. So I invested in a business that I think would help my whole family, but it didn't. And it's been 2 years. I'm still waiting for my money. And somewhere I was like, if my cousin trusts his friends, I should trust them, right? So I was like, just keep calm. So I was like, "Dear cousin, what we're going to do, we're going to wait, okay? We're going to wait." So, they are people and they are working underground, so it's a hard work. I just put money and, I just put money and people are working for me. So why am I complaining? It's about people digging the ground. They are people, it's dangerous. And so I was like, man, I need to calm down. I need to calm down. I just need to wait. I just need to wait because it's hard. And one day my cousin called me and he told me that, I'm too kind, because I knew that. And I was like, me investing that money in gold was, the easiest work. Unfortunately, one day my cousin called me. He told me, "Donald, unfortunately, we have been robbed since the beginning. They found gold. From what they told me, they found like about 12 kilograms of gold, and that was the way I lost money." And if you do math on that quantity of gold they had, because I was supposed to have like 30% of that money. From those 12 kilograms of gold, I was supposed to have more than $250K. I didn't have that money. For me, I didn't lose like $250K. I lost 10K. That was my money I worked hard for. I've been scammed. That's how life is. I'm really, really broke. I'm really, really broke. So yeah, I'm going to talk about another business in which I invested my money and I lost. So I have like more than 5 businesses I've been investing in and I lost my money. Just stay connected and I'm going to talk to you about the way I've been losing my money. See you in the next episode.